Gaming didn't start with realism. It started with this. And somehow, it became this.
Leuchtet sie aus.
To find the DNA of the modern console, we have to go back to a wood-paneled lab in 1967, where a man named Ralph Baer was about to turn the television into something interactive. Ralph Baer's brown box was the first of its kind, but it was incredibly primitive. In 1972, it hit the market as the Magnavox Odyssey. There was no computer chip inside, just transistors and diodes. Because it couldn't actually draw graphics, you had to physically tape plastic overlays onto your TV screen to see the game. It was a brilliant start, but people quickly grew tired of playing just one or two built-in games. The industry needed a way to change the software without buying a whole new machine. That solution arrived in 1977, when Nolan Bushnell and Atari released the VCS 2600. This introduced the world to the removable cartridge. For the first time, the console was a blank canvas. But the freedom to make any game led to a massive problem. The market was flooded with low-quality, unplayable titles, causing the entire industry to crash in 1983. It seemed like gaming was a dying fad, until a designer named Masayuki Uemura looked at the rubble and saw a way to bring it back to life. He designed the Nintendo Family Computer, widely recognized as the Nintendo Famicom. In 1985, the Nintendo Entertainment System arrived. With iconic games like Super Mario Bros. Nintendo also solved the quality problem by controlling every game that touched their hardware. The 1990s brought more power, better graphics, better sound, and fierce competition between Nintendo and Sega. But as the 80s turned into the 90s, the flat, 8-bit sprites of Mario and Link began to feel small. We were trapped in 2 dimensions. Cartridges were expensive to make and held very little data. To truly jump into the 3rd dimension, we needed a new way to store digital worlds. In 1994, Ken Kutaragi and Sony provided the answer with the PlayStation. And in 1996, Nintendo released the N64. 3D worlds changed everything. In the 2000s, gaming went online. The PlayStation 2 became the best-selling console ever.
They're on.
And in 2001, Microsoft entered the race with Xbox.
They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
Switching to CD-ROMs changed everything. A single disc could hold 450 times more data than a standard cartridge, allowing for cinematic music and full-motion video. But as worlds got bigger, the wait got longer. We spent years staring at loading screens while our consoles struggled to pull data from spinning disks. The bottleneck was the physical speed of the hardware itself. To fix this, the industry had to kill the loading bar entirely. That brings us to today. Machines like the PS5 and Xbox Series X have replaced moving parts with solid-state storage, deleting loading screens forever. With RayTracing, 4K graphics, and cloud gaming, we finally achieved the dream Ralph Baer had 50 years ago: absolute visual immersion. We've moved from plastic overlays to AI-driven ecosystems, where the console is just the gateway to a cloud-based future. From a wooden box to a digital universe, the evolution of play is only just beginning. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that built our world.